Yesterday I played for my class the tape recording of Thurgood Marshall's argument in the Cooper case, Cooper v. Aaron. And in that argument he says that the young people in Little Rock, the young white people, are being taught that the way to get your rights is to break the law. Now that was 1958. 2 years later, black young people break the law in order to get their rights by sitting in at these lunch counters. And I don't think Thurgood Marshall ever liked that he couldn't reconcile his respect for the law with civil disobedience.
Well, like I say, he had this high regard for the law. I didn't. I had a partner, Martin A. Martin. Martin could not bring himself to believe that the owner, a proprietor of a restaurant, shouldn't have the right to determine who his patrons are going to be. I disagreed with him. I mean, there were too many things that were involved, and I persuaded him because I wasn't going to be in town to represent the sit-ins from Virginia Union at the time, and we also we recognized the fact that we were prominent people in the community. My wife was a school teacher. We picketed Dillon Roads and Tallhammers. They were the big department stores in Richmond at the time. And as a result, my wife persuaded a whole lot of other people among the social clubs she belonged to. We had all the people out there. When we took the lead, other people followed.
So you didn't have any trouble with the sit-ins and the civil disobedience and breaking the law in order to win rights?
No, I didn't have any problem about breaking the law. As a matter of fact, in 1940, I decided I wasn't going to ride Jim Crow anymore, and I didn't. And but I never got arrested. And in situations when my wife came to Richmond to live, she was still working on a master's at Howard. The train wouldn't put in the white coach, so I take a car back and put it in the white coach, and but they never tried to attempt to arrest us or anything of that nature.
Let me ask you about something else now. As you're going along in your legal career, and you're filing these lawsuits, most of which ask for integration or a change in the segregation status.
No, the initial suits, as say,
equalization.
Equalization. Yeah.
But when you begin to push for integration, there must have been some black people who said, "There's a danger here. We can lose jobs." And so on.
There was a danger. I mean, you had people that said that we challenged inequality. We filed suits for. Negro teachers got the top salary of Negro teachers in Richmond, for example, in 1940, when we filed a suit in Richmond, was $999. The lowest salary for white teachers was $1,000, and that was true all over the state. And they only got 1-year contracts, so they never developed into seniority. That was true of both white and Negroes. But what I'm trying to point out is that there were teachers who went down to the superintendent and said they weren't doing anything about this. They weren't involved with this NAACP.
So how did you deal with those people?
Didn't bother with them. You ignored them.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you going to waste your time worrying with somebody who's not willing to try to do something for themselves?
Well,
it's going to get people there were plenty of people, there's a majority of people were interested in improving their condition. And so we didn't waste no time worrying with people who didn't.